Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's a good idea to stay happily discontent, to be in a perpetual state of working on yourself. You're always a project. This is how we keep the fire alive in us, that warrior spirit. You know, as you grow, as you become stronger, as you get further down the road with your path to personal growth, you may want to stop and wander, stop and gaze at the flowers. You may start to get complacent with your daily discipline and think, well, you know, I got this. I've come so far. And you start to slip and you start to slide. You don't even realize it. You start to plateau. That means you stop your forward growth. You just kind of find a comfortable spot and you stay there. We want to look at life like a mountain climber. You know, have you ever gone hiking up a mountain? We used to do that shit all the time. I live in Florida now. We don't have any mountains. But when I lived up north, we used to do that all the time. And one of the things that is interesting about climbing a really steep, tall mountain is that you get to several plateaus, and each one may feel like the top. I finally made it. And you rush out to see the overlook, and you're like, whoo, this is great. And you finally turn around and you realize, oh, shit, this isn't the top. You still got a long ways to go. We want to go through life perpetually like that, reaching a pinnacle, the best version of ourselves. Turning around and being like, yeah, man, that's a long way fucking back to who I used to be. I've come pretty far. But then realizing I got a far way to fucking go. Life isn't about getting to some point when you feel perfect. It's about the daily struggle towards making yourself better. People who realize that and get into that, you know, really vibe off that, that's that warrior mentality. And people that are repelled by personal growth, they're just suckers. They're cannon fodder. They're not going to survive. Look around, look at those people. They're most likely not surviving very well right now. They don't realize that the way that they could do better is to meet more struggle in order to make themselves more powerful. And people are so happily content with who they are. They latch on to one little personality trait that they enjoy about themselves and then kind of just sweep everything else into the closet and shut the door, and they have all these skeletons. They have a mountain of problems, 99 problems, but they're only focused on that one strength. And that's what wakes them up in the morning and makes them go to sleep. They're just happy with who they are. They're content with how fucked up they are. You know anybody like that? Who's just happy to be fucked up? They don't care. They got all kinds of problems. All kinds of problems. And they are going to go the rest of their lives that way. I mean, that may be you. I was like that for a long time. I was deeply unhappy with who I was, but unwilling to change. That's one of the most frustrating types of people. I run into those people all the time. They complain and complain and complain. And they're never willing to get off the sofa to do anything. They're never willing to take one step. You know anybody like that? They complain about bullshit. You have the answer. Because the answer is easy, and you could tell them, hey, here's some advice. Why don't you do this, X, Y, and Z? And they just come up with reasons why that's the dumbest shit ever. They would rather stay stuck than to follow any advice. These are the type of people that are always looking for a handout. You could give them thousands of dollars and they're going to still be broke. These are the type of people that are liars. They lie to themselves and they lie to the world. The lies get them to bed at night. We want to be honest with ourselves. We want to really see our flaws for what they are. Don't use some filter like on Facebook or Instagram or one of these types of sites where they have that filter that hides your bumps and bruises and makes you more beautiful. Those are weird. Those are fake. Go look at yourself in the mirror and see your flaws and try to fix them. I mean, that's the whole point. You know, like when you're cleaning your room, and Jordan Peterson talks about this. I love Jordan Peterson. When you're cleaning your room, what do, right? I mean, you look for the things that are messy and you pick those up and straighten those things and put them in their place. And one by one, corner by corner, little by little, your room becomes clean. And if you want to maintain a clean room, it's easy because all you have to do is, as the mess is created, you clean it. Oh, there goes some few socks. Instead of just throwing them on the floor, you can put them in your hamper. Little tiny daily maintenance steps, preventative steps. And your room stays clean all the time. And people come over, your girlfriend comes over and is just like, wow, honey, you know, your room is always so clean. And it's something that might be so impossible for somebody else, but it's so easy for you. You don't even think about it anymore. You should put it into your daily schedule, your daily routine. It's just all part of the struggle. You can do your mind that way. You find little areas of weakness and you go after that and you strengthen it. Just like in the gym. You got little tiny forearms, skinny forearms, a lot of people do. You can work out on them. You can do exercises to build your forearms. Or any part of your body. Bodybuilders know this. They analyze themselves and look for the weak points and then try to grow those points. Okay, my rear delts aren't as big as they could be. My shoulders look like they're sloped in. Maybe I'll work on the rear delts a few times a week and see if I can get a little more symmetry. You can go through and find your anxieties. Think about those scenarios in life that fuck you up. Those times that'll make you cry. Dredge that shit up. Think about that shit. Don't avoid it. Don't keep running from it using vice. That's what people do. They chase pleasure to avoid the pain. Face the pain like a warrior. Warriors aren't scared of a little pain. Only pussies are. Because a warrior knows pain is temporary. It's all in the mind. You might have to go through it in order to win the battle. I'm going to meet this battle and I'm going to win. And sure, there's probably going to be a little bit of pain. But guess what? I can take it and I can heal. I don't have to get all fucked up over it. Because I'm laser focused in on my goal. It's all just food for thought. Think about this shit. Thanks for watching.